The Midwest, home sweet home in good old Indiana. A place of small towns, cozy families gathered together, and fields of corn and rustic woods. But, like any town, there is a dark underbelly that often goes unnoted. We are part of that darkness. We lurk in the shadows to bring you the best in horror, metal, and stories of the grotesque. This is Blood in the Cornfields.
All right, welcome in, cellar dwellers.
Hey.
We are back in the flesh again. Yeah, last time I checked, I don't know. But we have some guests with us today, as you can see. So we'll do some introductions.
My name is Xavier from Underground Metal.
Hey, my name's Charlotte.
She is the cameraman.
The cameraman.
My YouTube channel, yeah. She doesn't really get out much other than that.
That's all right. I'm a hermit.
Yeah.
I am an absolute hermit, so it's okay. Totally okay.
But basically, I just film for other bands, local small bands, and I interview them, and that's basically it. Nothing too cool.
Yeah, local being like Fort Wayne area, right?
Oh, yeah, Fort
Okay.
Wayne area. Fort
Sure.
Wayne and Indy.
In Indy, okay, nice. Yeah, I've seen some of your interviews. I like the one with God,
Yeah.
Christ.
Cancer Christ.
Cancer
St.
Christ.
Anthony, yes.
He was so
Yes.
fun. Oh
He
my
was. He was
God,
really
brought
fun.
it.
I don't know if you noticed or not, but I was very uncomfortable that whole interview. I did not expect him to be like touching me a bunch, you know, and he just kept touching me, and I'm not used to that. And I was like,
It's,
oh,
It's that former Protestant. You can tell it was like, I'm gonna heal you.
yeah. It was
Feel
just
it.
it was so weird. It was
Yeah.
wild. I just didn't expect that.
That's
It
the
was
fun of
wild.
live shit. You just have to roll with it.
Yeah,
like
I
you
did.
never know what you're gonna
I
get.
just
So
rolled
yeah.
with it.
And
Yeah.
Slurm was fun.
Flurm was so
Slurm.
fun. I love Flurm.
I
Bird.
say Slurm, like
Yeah.
like the drink that's in Futurama.
Yeah.
It's like, is that what they got it from? But yeah, Flurm.
Yeah,
The-
Flurm. They told me that they got their name just by doing a shit ton of acid.
Hey, that's when the
Okay.
best ideas come from.
Honestly, yeah,
a lot of
honestly,
songs have been
yeah.
written like that.
Yeah. All the Grateful Dead.
So, how did you get into metal? What sparked your interest in it from both of you?
Oh man. Well, basically it's just family. Family. My mom, she was really into Seether and 3 Days Grace, which
Oh.
is still one of my all-time favorite bands. I plan on getting a red X tattoo on the back of my
Mhm.
neck for
Nice.
Adam Gunther Pain. And it just she I don't know, she introduced me into metal and I got into it. I got into rock. And then my sister introduced me into like death metal and I was like, there's something like harder than Five Finger Death Punch? Like what?
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Just go.
Slipknot isn't the hardest band ever? That's crazy.
Not
And
quite.
it blew my mind. And then I heard Lorna Shore one day, Immortal by Lorna Shore, and it just blew my mind, like the vocals and the just I don't even know the complexity of it and everything. And it made me fall in love, you know, it made me fall head over heels for the whole genre and everything about it.
Oh, that's awesome. How about you, Trip?
For me, my dad used to play a lot of metal around me, and he'd
Aw.
always make me like practice death growls when I was younger. He's like, "You gotta do it."
How
do
young
it.
we talking?
I was like maybe 7 or 8.
Okay.
So,
You hear that,
Casper? Pretty young, but he just always would introduce me. He's like, "Oh, you gotta listen to this band and this band," and same along with my stepsisters. They both got me
Aw.
into it a lot. So.
Yeah. That's
That's
kind of how
awesome.
it starts. I know that's
Yeah.
how it started for me, like
Mhm.
family members and stuff, and then I
Same.
kind of just migrate on my own shit. So,
Yep.
yeah.
you start them while they're young, yeah.
Yeah.
So let me hear your death metal roll.
Oh, I can't. I can't
Way to
do
put her
it.
on the spot. Yeah.
Let's have a competition.
Give me a
She's
loud.
like,
Come on, you do it.
I don't even know how I do it. It's been too long.
That's all right.
If we don't like it, we'll just edit this
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, yeah.
We'll just
I don't
edit
think
this
we'll
shit
be
out.
anything like Torture Pig.
Yeah,
but
no, it's okay. That's okay.
I think you should do it first.
Yeah.
think
Gotta
so.
break the ice. Break
Yeah,
the
I'm a
ice.
little bit sick, so
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna cup the mic too.
Nice.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
That was awesome.
That's great.
I love that. So, now, what is your favorite genre of metal? Sounds like maybe, obviously, black metal, death metal.
We definitely love Mayhem.
Yeah.
Big Mayhem fan, and I'm a big Sargist fan. I love Sargist. which I bought their CD like
Mhm.
a year ago, and it still has not came.
Oh
So
shit!
yeah, I don't know what's up with that. I don't know.
guys.
Yeah, if you
Come on
guys know
now.
Sargis personally, like hit me up.
Yeah.
Is there an email? Like,
Yeah,
or
right.
some shit?
Like,
I'd say I'm more like into slam or sludge metal, definitely.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and I'm more of death. Death, you know.
Death is fun,
Yeah.
man. I got a candle mass little koozie there on my beer.
I'm not gonna lie, I cannot see anything.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I-
You got glasses too?
Yeah, I have
Get it.
glasses, but
Totally get it.
I just I don't like wearing them with my face paint because it hides the face paint and
I get
stuff.
it.
Yeah.
And I'm sure
It's all
it's
good.
messy. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, tell me a little bit about your YouTube channel. Tell me about what you do. I know that you interview people, but
Mhm.
tell me, how did it start? What got you into
yeah, how
it?
long have you been doing it? too?
Yeah, that too.
Since June 13th or June 23rd, I
recent.
think. Yeah.
Okay.
And little less than a year or a lot less than a year, whatever. But basically we were on vacation, just traveling the whole West Coast and stuff, and I found this band called Kill Whitney Dead, and it made me like it just confused me so much how this band wasn't famous like at all. Like they have the skill, they have the vocals, they have the lyrics, and they use sound bits, and it just works perfectly all together. I showed her, she fell in love with the band immediately, and it just became one of those bands that we like nonstop listen to. And then we found another one, Whispers of Torment, and then we found like uh There Is No Us, and just it kept going. And I was like, how does no one know these bands? Like it makes me like really sad that no one knows these bands. Like no one's gonna ever hear these guys
Mhm.
just because they're not popular. Like these guys have a few hundred to a few thousand plays. And it made me want to change that. So that's kind of my goal, is I want to get, like a few million views every video, just so I can kind of like show people these bands. And
That's awesome, dude.
yeah.
That's awesome because that okay. You can say from experience because you were in metal bands as well. I wasn't. I moshed.
plays-
That's all I did.
He plays a mean tambourine.
Yeah, that's it. But like, I have shirts. Like, I am even wearing one from Death Tax.
Mhm.
Well, actually, Louisiana Lawless is what they were called before. Death Tax, and they recently stopped. They're not They're not a band anymore. Rest in peace. Adios. But like, these are important to keep around. Like, they're not only are they part of our history as like Indiana, like a Midwestern thing,
Yeah.
but also they're part of metal history. It doesn't matter how small these bands were, they're still so important. You even hear back from like the 80s and 90s that like metal bands that swept under the rug, that maybe had a member of the band that wasn't very famous then, became famous later on once they joined another band. So
Mhm.
it's awesome to see like the roots of things and where they started, and I'm glad that you're preserving that. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
I mean, like, think about the band The Strokes. I don't know if you're familiar with
Yeah.
them,
Mhm.
but they used to sell tickets for what, like $3, $5,
Mhm.
and then they weren't ever popular, and now they're just like booming. They're
Mhm.
massive. All my friends listen to them and stuff, and it's crazy. It's
Well-
just it sucks, that
Yeah.
a lot of these bands will never have any recognition.
Yeah, back in my day, like it was total flyers and sell CDs out the trunk of your fucking car. And
Yeah.
shit.
Or
and there was a
tapes.
lot of underground metal magazines, which if they were alive now or like a thing now, they'd be doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
So that's kind of how I look at that. Is like you're more of like an underground like metal magazine come to life, or
That's
like
fucking cool.
an upstart record label. Like maybe you'll develop into that, that sort of thing. Like if you stay in the industry and stuff. But like you're doing the same shit people used to do back when I was around playing music. It's just in a different form now. Now everything is fucking social media. Everything is now,
Yeah.
now.
Digital.
Digital video form. And so I think like just, kind of observing from the outside, like I feel like that's where you're at, but just in today's age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would love to start my own record record label company. I would love to. That would definitely be like a dream, but I don't think it's gonna happen at all. I'm not gonna have high hopes, so I can like get myself disappointed.
Low standards.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm low standard in everything that I do, and yeah, I would love to start a record label, but I don't know if that's something that would happen or not.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool though that you have at least some ambitions, some goals that you have, for your future. So that's awesome.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Who has been the best band that you've interviewed thus far?
Best band that I've interviewed so far. I know your answer. Flurm.
Yeah.
She loves Flurm so much. Yeah.
Nice.
I know them, but I can't think of their name.
It's all good.
It's not Whispers of Torment. It's something. Torment's a Pain or something. I don't know. I really don't.
No, it's okay.
I'll text you, send you a picture
That's
so you
all
can
right.
put it on screen or
Send me a
something.
picture, put it on screen,
Yeah,
but
we'll
tell
cut
me
it in.
about the band.
Yeah.
Like that you
Oh.
what did you like
What was
about
good
the
about the
interview?
interview?
It's just the interview was really good because I give people who I interview gifts and stuff. And for the AJ Good one, which you guys heard about,
Mhm.
turned total shit.
I'm so sorry.
It
Dude.
is perfectly fine. I spent over $500 and
My dude.
yeah. We spent a lot of money and
Cheap bastard. I'd never go after that.
yeah.
Fuck that.
We got
Damn,
him
dude.
a Slipknot skateboard. I think like 30 Sweet Tarts boxes because that's his favorite. We bought him a Silent Hill VHS tape that glows and stuff.
Do you just give it to us?
give it
It's
to
fine.
us.
Yeah, we need it for our collection.
Silent
No,
Hill.
his collection.
Yeah,
And,
Silent Hill.
We got
The remake's coming out, by the
Yeah,
way.
yeah, exactly.
Oh,
Silent Hill 2.
this one was definitely
That's
the hardest thing that we got. It was okay. So whenever he was like 8 years old, he would find magazines at his grandma's hair salon, looking good, and he found one of the Rolling Stones. It was the Rolling Stones magazine with Slipknot on the cover, and it blew his mind. It was his first time ever seeing Slipknot, and I found that magazine, and I bought that magazine, and I was going to give him that exact magazine.
Dang. That's cool.
Yeah,
Holy shit.
yeah.
You guys are some generous motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Holy
Yeah,
shit.
Yeah.
You
It
guys
really
are sweet.
it broke my heart when it didn't go through. But anyways, I gave this band a figurine, a Warhammer 4000 figurine because
remember that
they really
interview.
liked that. Yeah.
Oh my
And
God.
it blew their mind and they were so generous to me. Like they took me back and got me like 3 free t-shirts, a CD and
Oh.
everything.
Wasn't it Temple of Void?
Yes, Temple of Void,
Oh,
Temple
nice
of Void.
memory.
They were
Awesome.
definitely my favorite. They're my favorite band that I've interviewed and just overall favorite band. I could listen to them 24/7. I love them.
They seem like they're real nice, down to earth dudes.
Oh, they are. They are.
Aw.
It started raining so hard during their performance too. Like just downpouring and it
Oh,
kind of sucked. But it was
Yeah.
still really nice to see them and
I
stuff.
actually think my friend Josh went to that particular event that you all
Heavy
went
Hell
to.
4?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think he went to that one this summer, and of course that wasn't happening for me. I had a baby, so it's
Yeah.
like no. But like that's awesome. I'm glad that you guys got to go to that. It was
Yeah,
cool.
us too. That trip was a wild ride. We that day that we were going, we found a cat. My friend kicked it in the head.
Oh,
And as he was getting out of his car, he kicked it because he wasn't looking.
Aw.
And then I got a text from him saying, "Hey, do you want a cat?" And
No.
I'm like, "Shit, okay." I texted her like, "Hey, do you want a cat?" Because we weren't living with each other at that time. And
Okay.
she was like, "Shit, yeah." And so then we just had to bring this cat along. And after every show, we'd had to go to the car and like turn the AC all the way up and make sure it was really cold in there.
Aw.
Yeah.
Cute
All right.
kitty.
Shout out to Strays.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Yeah, because you.
Yeah, Pete. I know
Pete.
you're not watching, but I took in an animal from the shelter. So
Yeah.
no.
Yeah,
Hell
that's
yeah.
sweet. So what was the best show that y'all have been to? Like, just the crowd was awesome. The music was fucking great. Tell me a little bit about that show.
And was it local or was it like
Yeah,
national?
yeah,
Best. Okay, that's hard
yeah.
because
We
we
have some
went
tough
to a
questions.
Suicide Boys concert, and not only did we see a guy in a wheelchair go into multiple mosh pits and seize out and still go head into the mosh pits again.
Fuck!
And we saw this 40-year-old lady twerking with a flip phone, filming
That's
the band.
awesome.
It was great. We saw a lot of things. On our way into the concert, we saw this like 5-foot bong glass, and then mid-concert we see it fly up in the
Oh,
fucking
fuck.
sky. Yeah, it's just that definitely had the most memories.
Oh,
But
that's awesome.
best was probably when we went to see Malik.
Yeah.
and
Moloch was really
disappear.
cool.
Moloch and
That's so
disappear.
cool,
Yeah,
man.
that was the best music that we saw. For sure.
R.I.P. both of you.
Yeah, rest in peace. Yeah.
My Catholic Latina ass bitch self has to do this. Sorry. So we are interviewing you, yeah? So
Weird.
when you interview bands, how do you populate your questions? Like what I know you do research, I know you do, but how do you populate your questions? How do you come up with some of the questions that you want to ask them? What kind of drives you to ask those questions?
Well, I watched this interviewer called Nardwar for the longest time, and he basically pulls up the stuff from their like
Is that the
childhood.
nerdy dude that knows everything
Yes,
and freaks
yes.
people out and shit?
I watch
Yeah,
him.
yeah.
I watch him a lot, and I've watched some of his TED Talks, and I've seen just a lot about him, and I kind of just take his style when it comes to that, and I try and find the most craziest questions that I can find to just stun them. Like Flurm, I shock them by knowing their debut like album or what, not debut album, but
Nice.
the day that it released. Like not the day it was like published or anything, but the day that they were like finished with the album and stuff, and it shocked them. It like they did not know that, and they didn't even know
That
that
honestly
fact.
doesn't
That's some
surprise
shit
me
I
with
wouldn't
them.
even know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I love doing that. It seems so fun, and I wanted to do it myself, so I'll spend hours and hours on researching and stuff, and I'll talk to her. I'll ask her for like advice, like, is this a good question? Do you think this will stun them? Do you think it's like
That's cool.
good enough or not? And yeah.
I like that. That's cool. Awesome. So, from both of you, what is your favorite metal album or band that you find yourself going back to all the time? Like one that just, it sticks with you and you just gotta listen to it all the time.
We kind of just like found them, so probably Mauled. I really like them.
Okay, nice.
Mhm.
You said Mauled.
Mhm.
Nice. Okay.
Mine
Pretty metal name.
is Lorna Shore.
Yeah.
Lorna Shore to Hellfire, definitely.
Oh yeah, that's awesome. So, hopefully you guys did your research, or rather your homework, because we want to kind of go over a film with y'all.
Oh, was that all the questions?
There's no other questions.
No.
Oh wow.
That's it, man. Did
Did
you
I
want more
pass?
questions?
Did I pass?
You passed. You
Yes,
passed.
Cool.
yes.
Okay.
With flying colors.
Cool. With
Black.
flying covers or living colors?
All of the above.
Because I really like living colors.
Living
All
colors.
right.
Good. But we're going to be reviewing now a movie that has been on our
Yes.
radar for quite a while.
And it's gotten a lot of attention, a lot of notoriety out there. So I know I said to you, like, hey, we got to check this out. Of course, it's on Shudder. So yeah, if you don't subscribe to Shudder, you should. And
You really should,
you're a
because
lazy human
my
being.
dumb ass took forever subscribing to Shudder. I finally did it, or my husband and I finally did it Monday, Tuesday, something like that. And we finally have it, which is something we, looking around, should have already. But hell, we took forever.
It's
getting
Joe
to it.
Bob's entire collection.
I love that man. I even have one of his books.
I didn't even know he wrote books. Wow.
So he was like actually like he was like a news reporter before he was ever a host.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I
Imagine
knew he
that,
was
man.
in movies too. Like I knew he had acted in some movies and stuff. But
Yeah.
Interesting.
So are we sponsored by Shudder? Is that what this
that'd
is?
be nice.
Is that
Yeah.
what this is?
Look us up, Shudder.
Yeah. Or if you're a small business in the area, hey.
Oh yeah. Well, that is the other thing
Yeah.
that we actually like to kind of let's do a minor plug.
Yeah.
If you are a local business in the area that would like to either be on the show or you just want us to shout you out, we're more than happy to do that. We're sluts, you know that.
Yep.
Hell, I was just drinking a beer earlier. Goshen Brewing Company, hit me up.
There you go.
I could drink a beer on camera.
I can drink a mean water.
Yeah.
I can drink a mean water.
We'll just slap a Goshen Brewing
Yeah,
Company
yeah.
thing on it.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that. Beautiful.
Some food coloring
But
in
yeah,
it or
if you-
something.
Right.
Exactly. If you do have anything that you want to shout out, we'll try stuff. If you want me to try your stuff, I'm brutally honest, and I will. If it's nasty, I will say it's nasty. So just fair warned. We probably won't do that. Just kidding. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, if there's anyone out there that has a business or a company that you think's interesting, that would go with our podcast, we will love to shout you out. We're not looking for money, anything like that. We
Nope.
shout out local businesses anyway that we kind of like go to in the area.
Absolutely. We're all about small businesses.
Yep.
I feel like that's what keeps a community alive and thriving, and we're all for it. So
So absolutely. Sweet. So there's our shameless
yeah. Oh,
plug.
also Kofi.
Kofi.
Our Kofi. So
Yes.
if you want us to keep doing the shit that we do, you can donate money.
That's right.
Not a whole bunch, just anywhere $5 or more, whatever. I don't give a shit.
It's our way.
We don't care.
It's our way of spare changing. You know, like
Exactly,
standing on the
yeah.
corner, like, yeah, anything will help.
Anything. So it's all good. We don't care. Like I said, it just helps pay for shirts. It helps pay for just our daily subscription to make sure that we actually have the podcast up and going. So thank you if
Yep.
you do in advance.
And actually, like and follow and subscribe. That helps us out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Do
helps
that.
us out a lot.
And share shit.
Yeah,
Talking to you.
build those numbers. All right.
Honestly, especially you.
Yeah,
You definitely
especially
Yeah,
should.
yeah.
Yeah. All right.
This guy.
All right.
This guy.
Yeah. It's disgusting. All right. So the movie that we're talking about is When Evil Lurks.
Yes.
So it is an Argentinian film.
Yes.
I did a little bit more research on the director. I didn't realize this is the same director that did Terrified back in 2017.
Damn.
Also goes by Atreros. But it's an awesome movie. I heard about it actually from Angry Video Game Nerd when he does his horror countdown days, and he did one that was all around the world. And I'm like, oh, that sounds really cool. And I was like, oh shit, this is the same guy. No wonder why it was so good. This man's awesome. And his name is Demian Rugna.
Sure.
So. Yeah.
You can pronounce it better than I can. So
Trying. All right. So yeah, no, this is great. Let's kind of get into it. So shit happens.
yeah, it's so. I don't want to I feel like my opinion's gonna be vastly different from y'all,
We'll
and
do
I'm
it
gonna
this
look
way.
like a total douchebag.
We'll do no spoilers first, and then we'll warn you when the spoilers come. So, immediate thoughts. How did you feel about the movie?
So I liked the concept of it.
Mm-hmm.
I would have loved to see different execution and different storytelling. But the concept I thought was pretty interesting.
And basically, the concept of the movie, or the plot of the movie, is basically a little town is basically overrun with demons, or like a form of demon that's like an evil
Like
that's
a
just kind of,
disease of
Yeah.
a demon.
Yeah,
Yeah. It
exactly.
spreads like a disease.
and
Yeah.
it's spreading. Yeah.
Mhm.
And it just corrupts and tears this whole family apart. That's all there is to it. Let's get that out of the way.
I did not know that it
Wow.
was not in English.
Oh,
Yeah,
I know.
nobody informed me. So
Hey,
I
I
didn't know
looked,
either, man.
yeah, I looked on like 3 different streaming services, thinking, one of them is gonna have English.
The English dub.
None of them did. So then we were like, well, shit.
Yeah.
All right.
We're gonna
Subtitles
read
it
our
is.
movie.
Yep.
Yeah.
But
So I guess going to the whole premise, because
Yeah.
I'm like bursting to
I just
say
wanna
my
talk
shit.
about it.
Yeah.
So
So give the premise first.
The premise, okay, so I guess now we're going into the spoilers territory. Basically, highlight of the thing is watch it. Form your own opinion.
Yes.
It's actually really good.
Yes.
It gets fucking crazy. It's like Evil Dead, but not.
Sweet.
Yeah, but not. Ash, where'd you go? Oh, buddy.
Oh, he just took a dive.
He-
That's all right.
good to
Okay,
see a shot
so
now.
let me just rip into the shit.
Hey, fuck you, cat.
She's like froze.
Get out of here. So the movie starts out, spoilers again, with Pedro and Jimmy kind of coming across a dead body in the fields, and it's cut clean in half.
Speaking
Yeah.
of, Pedro is a fucking dumbass. Oh my
Thank
god.
you.
Oh
you.
my god, he is so dumb.
Thank you.
It
Like that man,
aggravates me.
he is driven by just emotion. That's it.
Yeah.
There's nothing
Yeah.
else to this man.
He's
Just
so impulsive to
just
his
go, go.
emotions.
full emotion. But yeah, they find a body cut in half. And then there's like this part was kind of hard for me to follow, and the biggest reason was my son, like as we were trying to watch the movie, was just he was ready for bed. He was done. So it took like 3 tries for us to start this damn movie.
Yeah.
And yeah, all I remember is just like the dude cut in half, and then jump cut to they go to this old lady's house.
Yeah.
And this old lady has this huge fucking
Yeah,
nude.
he's a big boy. He's
Yeah.
a big boy.
But like not in like the way that you think, but it's like he's like pus covered, he's starting to like just wither away. Not wither away to nothing. He's
Yeah.
like bloating.
Yeah,
He's
That
like
part
he's
reminded me
expanding.
of
Yeah.
The Hills Have Eyes.
yeah.
It seemed like some shit that'd be on The Hills Have Eyes, and it grossed me out. It freaked
Yeah.
me out a bit. That was I didn't like it.
Like, and he was just like every time he would like
Yeah.
just
yeah,
like,
just pus coming out of
Yeah.
his mouth.
Right. And like his name's Uriel. And basically I was looking at that man and I'm a mortician. So I'm just like, what would happen if that guy died? I don't want to go up and pick his ass up.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be able to. You send
Yeah,
me on
no.
that removal, I'm calling lift assist for all of that.
Yeah.
I can't do that shit.
An OSHA certified forklift driver.
Right, exactly. And honestly, about that, they try to get rid of this dude. And like, how the fuck did you manage? You 3 dudes that were struggling to get him down the goddamn steps, lift him up into a fucking truck bed.
Mm-hmm.
How'd you do that? Really?
You know, there's like adrenaline rushes mom
Yeah,
gets for
yeah.
like lifting up
Yeah.
cars.
Oh,
you
that's
know?
what it is. They're
Yeah, they
just
had
like,
that.
yeet.
Yeah.
Fat guy adrenaline rush, I guess.
Yeah,
I don't know.
And like the whole thing about that was just weird when it came to like the actual like why they had to get him out of there. It's like they went to the cops and the cops was like, nah, fuck you. We ain't
Yeah.
doing that shit. That's
Yeah.
the rotten. Like the fucking encarnado. I ain't dealing with that shit.
Yeah.
Get that out of here. And like they're like, you deal with it yourself. And like they go get the like landlord or something like that, who has the boomstick.
Yeah, like the owner of the
Yeah.
land, yeah.
Yeah, so they go to this guy, and he's like, you know what, hold up, Ruiz can help you, and I'm gonna just shoot him right now. And then the mom is like,
Just give up
no,
with,
don't
yeah.
fucking do that, don't do that. That's how the possessed gets out.
Yeah.
And that's
With guns.
Yeah, with gunpowder.
Sure.
That makes sense.
Okay, cool.
That's my thing with his movies. There's like so many parts where I'm like, what?
Why?
What?
Yeah.
Like I just kept
Por qué? Why are you
I just
doing
kept,
this?
that's my big flaw with this movies. There's so many parts where I'm just like, and I'll get into them. I'm letting you go, and I'm
wish-
holding back, but they're fucking coming.
There
And-
was one where he was like, you cannot harm him,
Yep.
but you also can't shoot him with a gun. And I was like, how is that different?
Yeah.
Like, why can't you just put that together instead of, separating it? Like, it
True.
just-
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's like,
And
what
I
do you
wondered
mean
if
by
it was
that?
like a translation error from
Yeah.
like, going and translating into English. So I was like, maybe rolling with that, some of that stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's some.
Well, and then the other thing is, too, like, yeah, I agree with that, because even though I can understand some parts of Spanish, there was some parts of it that weren't translating well, because in Argentina, it might not be exactly the same Spanish that, like,
not because
our
I had a
Spanish
friend
is.
from
Yeah.
Argentina, Paulo. Shout out to you.
Nice.
No, so it's not exactly like Spanish.
Yeah, because there was, like, some things where I'm like, oh, shit. Like, when they're saying motherfucker, they kept saying puta, and I'm like, they're just calling him a bitch. Why are you
Yeah.
calling him a bitch the
Yeah.
whole time? But it's like, it's different. Everything's different there. So yeah. But like they get him out of that fucking house, yeeted him, and his mom's like, don't hurt him, blah, blah, blah,
Yeah.
blah, blah. And like, he's got a little brother too that's like got a gun, and he's like, oh, I can't really use this thing.
Yeah.
He's important. He'll come back later.
Mhm.
I forgot he
Um,
existed.
Honestly,
The
same.
whole movie. Yeah.
Same. And then he comes back at the end and is like, sir, where were you? But yeah, the first kill of the movie, after they get him out of there and he somehow rolls out of the fucking truck. How'd you do that? The truck bed was like enclosed.
Yeah.
Dude, how'd you roll out?
Sure.
Demon
Just-
shit, I
yeah.
guess.
Magic. It's
Teleported.
magical.
Right? But like the first kill was like there was this goat that was looking at the dude funny.
Okay, so now
That
I'm
shit
letting
was
my
so
shit
weird.
out. I'm
Yeah,
letting my
please
shit
do,
out.
please
This
do.
is the first part where I'm like, what the fuck? So they're in eating, and then all of a sudden she yells his name, and they go out. They run by some sort of cow or horse that
Yeah.
appears to be dead. And there's a whole herdle of goats. I don't know what the proper
Like
term for
50
many
or
goats is.
60 goats.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's a herdle
It's
of
a
goats.
lot of them.
And she's like,
It's him.
it's him. And there's this fucking goat
And
in the
he's just
middle of
like-
everyone
Yeah,
that looks
just
no
being a
different
goat.
from any of the others. And then they're like, they skedaddle, and then one goat's like, yeah, fuck you, go ahead, do it.
Yeah, go shoot me right
so
now.
where I'm lost is when he walks up, I'm like, that's kind of cool. The goat's like, yeah, fuck you, kill me,
Yeah,
and even
yeah.
lets him put it like the shotgun on his
Walks
on his
up
forehead.
to it.
he's
But
like,
then, so the part I'm totally confused. It could be that I'm slow. I grew up by power lines or bathed in the water in Elkhart when I was a baby. I don't know, one of those. But where I'm fucking lost is the guy has the gun on the goat, and then she's like, "Don't kill him." I get that part. So she grabs an axe, and I'm like, "Well, why? Okay, you're gonna chop the goat up. I get it. You're not supposed to use gunpowder."
Mhm.
No, he blows the goat's fucking head off. Then she whacks him with an axe. Where
Yep.
on first part, what? Why? Why did you whack him? Don't know. Second part, he dies, and then she repeatedly hits herself while not making any emotion or any expression. Hits herself in the face with an axe,
Yep.
and I'm like, why?
I don't even get how
Why
that
was all
was
of
like
that?
physically possible because she was holding it down.
Yeah, she was
here.
holding it down like
I don't know
this
if
and-
you guys have ever held an axe, but that shit is like 10, 15, 20 pounds.
Right.
I don't think I could do that.
right.
Continuously.
So here
hit
was
it.
my understanding of it, or at least here's what my brain tried to piece together.
Please, because I
Is just like, okay, so if you shoot them, gunpowder apparently possesses people. So here was my thought: shot the goat. All right, that means he got possessed. The
Yeah.
dude got possessed.
Just kill
Lady's
him.
like, fuck nah. And then because she harmed him, she's like, I ain't having this for me or my kid. Dead. Yeah, the lady was pregnant.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Exactly. She's pregnant, and I don't know about you, but I can think of like 50 ways rather than smash my face in with an axe that I'm
Why
gonna
not just
off
shoot
myself.
yourself
Yeah,
with the gun right next to you?
Shotgun.
Like,
Take
Yeah.
the shoe off, use your big toe, chin underneath, kabow. There you go.
Kurt
And
Cobain
then-
it.
Yeah, right. It's just shit. But yeah, no, I was just like, the fuck?
That was my first one where I'm like, yeah, don't like that.
Yeah.
But
The
like,
whole movie was really confusing to me at first, and I didn't understand a single thing. I was like, oh, that's happening. Oh, that's happening too.
Yes.
Okay.
that's kind of
like,
how this movie
I
works,
just-
man.
Yeah, until
and
like the end, I was like, oh, okay.
And there's rules. And I love that there's fucking rules that fucking everybody knows in this country. They all do because it's a song.
But nobody listens to
But
it.
no one
Nobody
gives a
fucking
shit.
listens to it.
So here are the rules,
Yes.
and I quote: 1, no electronical devices or lights, because apparently demons move through shadows projected by the electricity. All right.
Cool.
Second one is don't stay close to animals. And my thought is they're easy to possess because they have simple minds. And then don't take anything that is close to them. So don't take anything that's close to the person that got possessed. So if they had an article of clothing or they had something that was on them while they were possessed, get rid of it. You're not supposed to have it. Don't hurt them. That was the other thing. Did it mean don't kill them? That's what I'm wondering. If like the actual translation was don't kill them.
Just
but then
don't-
how the fuck does
don't
that
punch 'em.
happen?
Well, if you just like, shotgun to the dome, you're not hurting them, but you're killing them because they're not gonna feel anything.
But that's gunpowder.
Right.
Can't
But
do
it's
that.
gunpowder.
it's-
Use a bow and arrow.
Yeah, right.
There,
And
yeah.
That's the other rule. No gunpowder can kill them. You can't shoot them. And then the other one was like never call the spirit by their name. The grandma kind of went over that, and she was like, you can't say Beelzebub, you can't Osmodeus, all that shit.
Yeah.
Lucifer, whatever. And then don't be afraid of death was the last rule.
Which fuck that. That's impossible for me. like,
Like, damn, it's like, okay, these are a lot of rules, and the fact that everybody fucking knows these rules and it's been a plague. How the fuck have you made it to 2023 with all these rules?
Yeah.
How'd that happen?
Ugh.
And it's not even like Deadite. Okay, Deadites have weird rules in Evil Dead,
Yeah, but it's not like 9 of them.
but it's not like it's not a whole list. It's
Yeah.
not a whole list. But yeah, it's interesting and I also love the fact that like the grandma knew all this and she's like casually telling the boy because that's just our culture, man. Like
Yeah.
we just do that. We tell our kids messed up shit like La Llorona, and we're like, yeah, no, this is just a thing. You just deal with it. And like, so moving on, Pedro was the main character we talked about. Jamie is his brother. Realizes what he's done. He helped move this fucking thing and he lost it. He lost the possessed person. So he goes to the house to go get his kids. And apparently he goes to his ex-wife's house.
Yeah.
Who has a restraining order on him?
Yeah,
Yes.
right. What'd you do, Pedro?
Yeah.
Big brain move. I don't.
And he's like, no. My kids are coming with me, and I'm gonna strip right here in this living room
Yeah.
and burn my clothes.
Yeah.
Give me clothes now.
It's it was a sight to see. It
Yeah.
was intriguing.
Oh no, and that's when it really actually got my attention at that point. I was just
When
like,
you saw his dick.
I was gonna say,
Actually, yeah.
Did they show his penis?
I don't remember seeing his
Yeah, I don't
penis,
think
but like
They
when they showed
a
his
little
ass,
bit of
They
shaft.
show little Pedro.
when they showed that little Pedro,
It showed a little bit of little Pedro.
I was like, okay, neat. You're
She's like, I'm down.
yeah.
I was a
alright.
little disappointed. Again, a movie we watched with no titties.
That is another movie we watched. No
No
titties.
All you
titties.
titty
No
fans,
titties again.
No titties.
No
in this.
titties.
No
Sorry.
titties.
No.
But like, he goes to collect his son, so he got the youngest son, Santino, and then he had Javier, who was the oldest one but was handicapped. And yeah, no,
More
that
like autistic.
autistic.
I would say he was
I'd say he's
autistic, like
autistic,
nonverbal.
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
was
he seemed nonverbal. Autistic.
Hardcore autistic.
Mhm.
Like,
Yeah.
Like he couldn't quite talk and verbalize or
Yeah.
anything like that, which was interesting because that comes back later in the movie. So yeah, once they go to collect those kids, like the dog starts fucking like licking the clothes that he had on
which
before
is
he
really
burned them.
weird. Yeah, dog goes at it.
Yeah, he's like,
Can I go into the
Yeah,
dog
go into
part?
it, go into
this
it.
is part number 2 that fucking made me so mad. Okay, so dog grabs the shit out of little girl. She's
Yeah.
like, what, 4?
yeah, 4
Grabs
at
his
least 4 or
face.
5.
Yeah, by the face.
By the face.
And this is a good-sized dog.
He's a big boy.
Yeah, and so he like basically says like you're mine and fucking goes and takes her under the table and like thrashes her. You literally see thrashing and blood on the ground. And so he's got a clamp. Like this is a dog that wants this
Child dead.
and then it goes and takes off and runs down the street and all this sort of shit.
Yeah.
The dog basically mauled the kid.
Yeah.
And then pan back to after a few minutes, the girl's totally
She's fine, not a hair out of
injuries
place.
whatsoever. And I'm like, what the fuck is that? That made me so mad. I wanted to shut it off there.
That confused me, and then I kind of realized, we both kind of realized that the dog was possessed, and now it's like the same thing with the goat. It like turned her into the demon thing, so now it's portraying that she's fine.
Yeah.
But then it also confused me again later on at the end of the movie when the one woman was, still fucked up but still
Yeah.
possessed.
Yep.
no,
so
I agree with that.
yeah,
Yeah.
so do they get to
the
like
chick that gets
choose?
run over, the ex-wife, she gets
Yeah.
hammered by the car and
Yeah.
she's fucked up. But
yeah.
yet, like,
She's fine, and then
her
she's
kid's
fucked
not
up.
Fucked
Like,
up from
Yeah,
the dog.
right.
Yeah. So like the movie, that in itself, folks, is why I don't necessarily particularly like this movie, is because the inconsistencies are just so big that I'm like, oh, I wanted to like this movie so much. And there are parts that I do like. I like the brutality of it, and it comes
Yeah.
very suddenly.
Uh-huh.
So I think they do that great. But these inconsistencies, I'm like, man, fuck you.
I
Like, I
wish-
wanted to like this.
Mhm.
I couldn't get over those.
I wish they told us like all the rules and everything at the beginning of the movie,
Mhm.
so we could understand from the beginning instead
Yeah.
of just kept being completely fucking
Just thrown
lost.
into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And even with the rules explanation, they left shit out. Like we
Yeah.
were saying, the young girl's perfectly fine, but then the old lady's still fucked up even though she's possessed. So it's like,
Yeah.
what's the
So
rule there?
I might actually have a more logistical thing for that because I actually listened to an interview with the director, and it was like, let's see here. Let me find my notes.
Yeah. And it's like that. I wanted to come to this because I'm like, I could be simple-minded. Like I said, I was probably raised under power lines and bathed in the water of the Elkhart River. So I wanted to think that maybe I'm just a big doofus and that I wasn't getting it. And so I was hoping that like I could say, oh, hey, the movie actually wasn't bad because you're smart enough to understand this, where I'm a big old idiot, but I didn't get it.
Like, so apparently Demian, the director, he said that Argentina had so many strict rules about working with children that in the filming they could not have a drop of blood shown on a child.
But she was gushing blood when the dog was
I
dragging.
know.
Exactly. So
But like apparently she couldn't have it on there for a while. So like she couldn't be caked in it.
Okay.
Apparently.
So like the actual girl actress couldn't have
could
it, but
not
like,
be caked
but the
in it.
doll.
But the
could
doll
be.
can, because you see later on when the Santino gets killed, she's like eating the brains out of him like fucking popcorn.
Oh yeah, I forgot. We laughed at that.
Yeah,
part.
well,
That was funny.
That was really funny.
Because it was like another one where I'm like, they're trying to save some of the budget because
Yeah,
like
yeah,
they
yeah.
didn't do a close up. It's very dark. You just see her
Yeah,
pulling something out,
yeah.
which is cool because a lot of the old 70s horror
Yeah.
movies didn't have budgets. So I get that. So that was kind of cool.
Yeah.
Like, but I'm just like, dude, I know that part's cool.
Mhm.
Don't put it in the fucking movie then. Like, if you can't put blood on a little kid to make it actually like make sense, like, I'm sorry, leave that part out. That's my mindset. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think he just did the best with what he could do with the
Sure.
restrictions that he
I
had,
could
which
see
I,
that.
I had more respect for because I'm like, why the fuck isn't she messed up? Because
They could have
'cause-
just taken the kid out completely
That's what I'm
after
saying.
the
Right.
dog ate it.
Yeah.
You know?
right.
Yeah,
So yeah,
because
so
she didn't
they
come up again, really.
yeah,
No.
no, she didn't. I do love when she's dancing at the end with the after her mom gets run over by her stepdad.
Yeah. Yeah. She's like, yeah.
Yeah, mom's dead. But that was pretty funny. And then they just like they take a family road trip and they go to this like lady's house who like is a cleaner. She's like the like one person that can save everybody.
Oh yeah.
Wasn't the brother
Mirta?
dating her?
I don't know. I didn't get that part.
I felt like
Maybe
they were dating.
Like
yeah.
Jamie was dating her.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel like they were.
He
could
did
be
say
wrong.
something about like he was always like the lover boy or whatever.
Yeah.
So
they were
like
definitely like hitting it. You know,
Yeah, were
like-
they?
Yeah, something's going on.
Yeah.
My boy Jamie got lucky with
Yeah,
that.
But yeah, like I do like that she had all this knowledge though. She was like the one that was like, yeah, I can help you guys out. Give me a second. God's dead. I ain't having any shit to do with this, but I will help you because I like that dude.
Yeah, I felt like she had an encounter with this whole situation
Yeah.
before too.
She said she had like a story like where she said that like she was part of a church or something like that, and she said that's why she wasn't into religion, that she was part of this church that she admitted was just trying to get money off of people by doing like performed exorcisms.
I forgot about that. Yeah.
And then like something bad happened. Like she actually saw a real one and she's like, fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, this
Fuck
is
this.
real.
It's too much for me.
I'm
yeah.
out. No bueno.
And like no bueno. And she has like a special device or something like that. That's like from the 20s or something like that they can actually like get rid of
Shit
these rotten
looks so
people.
weird.
It was bizarre. And of course she explains all the fucking rules and she's like, well, we need to go here in order to do this and we gotta find the original rotten. It's like killing the original vampire type
But how do you
shit.
kill it?
Yeah, exactly.
You can't hurt it, can't shoot it.
Well,
How do you
okay,
kill it?
whatever this fucking thing is that looks like a star thing, you know?
I was thinking that it looks
Yeah.
like some fucking
like is she gonna
1700s,
align
Yeah.
with the planets or something
Yeah.
like that? It has to be on said night.
Yeah.
I don't know.
She's gonna burn it. with the
But,
moon.
We're
like-
getting close to my next part
Yeah.
that I'm like
The whole fact though that like here's what pissed me off. Grandma, abuela knew the rules and she sleeps with little Santino with like a nightlight and it's like, you fucking bitch.
That's another thing that pissed me
You
off.
set
That's
him
something that
up!
really did piss me off. Was like right after they all acknowledged that you cannot have electricity, they come out to the car with flashlights and they turn
Yeah.
on the car flash or the car lights and everything on like high beam and shit. And it's like, dude, what the fuck are you doing?
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Goddamn, y'all suck.
And then
Yeah.
they started like turning him on for like 5 seconds and then turning him off for 5 seconds. And it was like, so is there like a time limit?
Yeah,
Is there a
right?
time rule for
You,
this shit?
you gotta wait 10 seconds for him, you know? Like,
Man, as a mom, I was so fucking mad at that grandma. I'm like, you failed as an abuela.
yeah.
She's like better you
Dumb
than
as
me.
shit.
She's like survival, baby.
I was so mad
Grandma
at that
did not
grandma.
survive.
She was like, she told them the rules. She said everything. She set all this shit up. And then all of a sudden, the mom comes back into the room and was like, yeah, I'm going to take my baby. And I was like, you stupid bitch. The only reason she's here is because she traveled through the fucking shadows because you had that stupid goddamn nightlight on. Casper doesn't even use his goddamn nightlight and he's 10 months old.
Yeah.
thought you were
Pussy
talking-
ass kid.
I thought you were talking about Casper the Ghost for a
Oh,
second.
yeah.
I was
My
like,
son's
yeah.
name
Not
is
quite.
Casper.
Yeah, not quite.
Nothing
So it's like-
scares a ghost.
Yeah, right? So I was just like, I was so pissed. That abuela also didn't realize, I don't know, shit was going on when Javier started talking.
Yeah,
I was
how
like-
the fuck? Like,
Yeah.
okay, the dude, this whole movie was like, oh. And then he just comes in walking perfectly
"I'm
fine,
hungry,
speaking
Grandma."
sentences and shit. And it's like, how do you not notice anything wrong with that?
Yeah.
Like,
She's just like
My thought was she was
Yeah.
too scared.
Yeah.
So I
maybe.
mean, obviously like, she noticed, but I think she was too scared and probably was like, I'm old as shit, and like I'm not gonna be able to run away from this guy. Like that was my thought, you know?
Yeah.
Because he says like, "Grandma, I'm hungry" or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was, I don't know. I mean, that part is kind of interesting.
At that part, I was like, Abuela's fucked. Like,
Yeah.
and
some
when it
shit's
showed
gonna
his fucking hands like all like
Yeah, they
fucked
were-
up,
yeah,
yeah.
that oh no,
Well,
no.
And the thing with that, Mirta, the chick that was helping them out, she said, the cleaner, she said, my husband caught this. I didn't quite get it because I was dealing with Casper. And like, she said that apparently, like, because he was autistic, his mind was in knots.
Mhm.
And the demon couldn't untie those knots. It would take him longer to untie the knots
That's kinda
because he
interesting.
was possessed.
Yeah.
And like, so it meant the demon finally got to him.
Yeah.
Like, so that was like, fuck, everybody's fucked.
Are we talking about the kids now?
We are getting to the kids.
Okay.
So Mirta and Pedro go to find Uriel,
Mhm.
the possessed dude, the big dude, and he's in a schoolhouse because
In the middle of nowhere.
in the middle of nowhere.
Middle of
but
nowhere.
I fucking love this line. I want this line on a shirt. If it ever does come on a shirt, I'm wearing it. I'm even getting Casper a fucking shirt. It says, "Evil loves children, and children love evil." And I'm like,
Honestly,
that is the best line in the movie. Ah,
So my favorite part,
yeah,
in typical me fashion,
Yeah.
is when they're in the truck and the little girl runs out. She's like 8 or 9. She
Yeah,
runs
yeah,
out.
yeah,
She's
yeah.
like, "Mi casa, mi casa," saying like, you know, "Go to my home, go to my
Yeah.
home." And he smacks her with the car door, jumps on her, and starts smacking the shit out of her, like just calling her a motherfucker and
Yeah.
smacking her in the
God,
face. I'm like, that is the
brutally.
best part of the movie. Like, okay, you just earned
full
some
on
points for
just-
me.
yeah.
and she
Yeah.
starts like bawling her eyes out.
Yeah.
So I look at her and I'm like, I don't think she's possessed.
Yeah,
I
she
think
was
he's
just trying to be
beating
like,
her.
"Hey, I think it's at my house."
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
he's just like beating the shit out of this innocent girl who's in this
Perfect.
awful situation.
Yeah.
That's
Damn.
what we thought too. Like Luke was like, "That was the one survivor. What the fuck is Pedro doing? He's lost his
Beat the
shit."
out of her.
Yeah,
If I could
Mark
have an
didn't
hour
give
and
a
half of
fuck.
that-
Mark was just like, yeah, get her ass.
Fuck her up. That was
I
my
know she's fooling us.
favorite
Yeah.
part, hands down.
But
I
that
need
was-
more of that. I need more of
That
that.
was the thing too. This man gets fooled every fucking minute. Like
So
he is
fucking
driven
dumb.
by
Oh my God.
emotion. Because that same little bitch comes in, and we know that she is part of them because like you see the other kids, and they're all in the auditorium, and then like Uriel is like in the floorboards of the auditorium and shit with all the dead teachers packed in there.
With like what, baby powder on it?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
what
what was
that
up with that?
was.
And why the kids are even there, like
Oh.
some Children of the Corn shit. I didn't catch
That's
that.
what it was. It was like it wasn't lye. It was lime that they had to cover the smell.
Yeah.
I think that's what that.
Why
white
are the
shit
kids
was.
involved? Did
Yeah.
I miss that?
Well, okay. To
Because kids are
repeat
attracted to evil.
the line, yeah. Evil
it
loves
just
children and
possesses
children love
some,
evil. Yeah.
But not full on possessed like it does the other people.
It's probably easier to
Yeah.
possess a kid.
But then it
because
can-
they're dumb as fuck.
So I think kids are actually pretty goddamn smart, but they are easy to manipulate because you can they
Yeah.
trust people.
They haven't had
easy,
life
Oh,
you know.
experiences.
Yeah.
I haven't learned that like a lot of people are shit.
So
My
like,
sister used to convince me all the time that I had diseases. It was awful. My mom hated her.
oh no. So like, that's the thing about this movie that I kind of dug though, is like any tropes that this movie had, throw those out the window. They're no longer a thing.
Yeah.
No one gives a shit. So first you had like Ruiz, sorry. I was getting way too fancy.
Yeah. You got a little too.
So Ruiz, the badass with the boomstick, fucking dead.
Yep.
Off the table in the first couple seconds. Why is Jima? She gone. She knew the rules. Dead.
Yeah.
Cute sidekick kid that was also kind of the MacGuffin, fucking dead. Brains eaten out, man.
Mhm.
And then the Exorcist lady, that's what I'm getting to, fucking dead because of Pedro's dumbass.
She was bringing him into a room, and he was like, "Okay, let's go into this room."
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's an axe in here. Oh yeah, I'll
Yeah.
go get that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never mind the fact that Mirta is going to go set up this fucking badass machine
Yeah.
and take care of this
That's
shit.
gonna cure everything.
Yeah, she's yelling at him too, like,
Yeah.
"Hey,
Hey,
get your ass
Yeah.
over
She's
here and
tricking
help
you.
me."
She's
Yeah.
a bitch.
Yeah.
You know she's a bitch. You beat the fuck out of her.
Yeah. He done told her twice.
Right?
And then as soon as he goes get the goddamn axe, they lock him in there.
There wasn't even an axe in there.
Yeah.
It was just empty. It was
I
an empty
don't
fire
know.
thing.
I don't know.
And
Which-
they lock him in the fucking room.
Yeah.
The grandma, the grandma got eaten.
Yeah.
Got eaten by the one
By the
Jerry.
kid.
Yeah.
Javier.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Javier. And we died of laughter. We were
Right?
crying when he's just sitting there like and just quickly looks so fast at the camera, and it made us lose it. We started crying
The
of
hair
laughter.
coming
Yeah,
out.
the
and
hair
stuff.
coming out. So, like, for context, like, at the end, yeah, they fuck up everything. This isn't working. Mirta's dead. The demon's reborn as this child.
Everyone's dead besides Pedro.
Yeah.
For some fucking reason.
And I love the fact that, like, the demon kid, like, has blood, like, because he's, like, come out of Urel. And, like, he, like, marks him. Like, he gives him the mark of the beast. He's like, yeah, I'll spare you, but here you go.
Yeah.
You
Is
survive.
that what it was? It was a sparing?
Yeah.
I was like, why didn't he fucking die? Like, how come
Yeah.
he didn't die? We were really lost on
Yeah.
that part.
I think the
But-
whole thing is, like, getting back to, like, what you were saying is, like, he lost fucking everything.
Yeah, he really did.
Everything's
And it's
gone.
all his own fault too.
It is.
Like
He helped Ruiz.
I have no sympathy.
You coulda
for
said
Pedro.
no.
Fuck him. Which that Mark of the Beast shit looked dope as hell.
Yeah, that was
I
cool.
might try to do that with my
Because
first
it,
paint,
like, it didn't even come off. That was
No.
the cool thing. Like,
yeah, I like
Yeah.
that how he was trying to rub it off in the bathroom
Mhm.
and it just would not budge.
I love that part so much. And, like, he lost fucking everything. And, like, the fact that, like, he learns from the other kid from the beginning of the movie that, like, yeah, I ate my mom. Probably what happened to your mom. And it was like, what? And that's when that whole, like, coughing part comes out. And it's like,
It was really gross when they were picking like the hair.
The
Yeah.
hell, yeah.
Yeah, but
and,
that
like, it
look-
was her necklace.
Yeah, the necklace.
Yeah.
The necklace comes out, and then he does the quick look, like you
Yeah,
didn't
the-
see shit,
he's
right? It was just so fast and spontaneous.
That was beautiful. And he, like, runs out. Pedro runs out. He's like, no! And I
Yeah.
was just like, and that was the thing. I love that about the end of the movie is it just like, no, you have nothing now, dude.
Yeah,
You literally lost everything. And the demon spared you because he wanted to see you fucking suffer.
right.
Yeah.
He's like, no, my actions had consequences.
Right?
How could this have happened?
And you know, something like, again, this might be a translation issue, but like something that really caught me off guard was that he told his brother halfway in the movie when they had like a nice silent moment with each other. He said, "Te amo tanto, hermano." So he said, "I love you forever, brother."
Mhm.
Like, "Te amo tanto" in like Spanish is so important. Like, that means you love them with all your heart. And the fact that he was saying that to his brother and not his kid was like, huh.
Did his brother live?
Yeah, Jamie
Okay,
lived.
Okay, good. Because his brother he was my favorite character.
Yeah.
That and the dog.
And the dog,
The
yeah.
dog, yeah.
But like, that stood out to me. And again, I don't know if this is like anybody that's Argentina, please tell me. Like, is that a common phrase that y'all use? But like in the traditional Spanish language, it's like "te amo tanto" is like such a powerful phrase that it's like you meant that importantly to your brother, and now he's like the only person you have left. Damn.
I'm fake Mexican. I know like no Spanish. I'm whitewashed.
But yeah, so that I thought that was really cool. I do like that about the movie. So overall thoughts.
I'll start it off. So for me, like I said, I think that there's some good elements of this. I think it has some pretty good surprise brutality. So you'll just be watching, and then all of a sudden something pretty brutal will happen in an instant. So pretty good on that. Massive holes in the storyline. To me, unforgivable. I wanted to like this movie so much, but I can't. I just can't. I'm sorry, I can't. Like the some of the shit was just not cool, and maybe that's because I was going into it with the hype of everyone on the internet was like, "Oh my god, this movie is so evil and so terrifying," and blah blah blah. And it's like, of course, I know it's going to be bullshit if there's a lot of hype, but Yeah, just not one I'm ever gonna watch again. No, not for me.
So for me, man, it got serious. I picked up the mic.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, but for me, just coming from a Latino background, this felt like an actual like story that would have been told to us come to life. Like all the warnings and shit like that you hear from like elders, it's like, God damn, this is the real deal. And the fact that this particular director is also going to be doing a Latino film, anthology film in the future called Satanic Hispanics, it already shows me that he's a strong director and he knows his heritage. The fact that he specifically said in this interview with Polygon that like it wasn't a religious film, even though it was an exorcist film. He said, and I quote, I love religion as a faith. However, I hate religion as a business. I'm all for religion helping people, but as a business, it's wrong. And he said that's why the characters need to rely on each other instead of God or another entity. And I was like, God, that is powerful shit.
I'll give him that. That's pretty good.
I did like that, and I think that's why once I read that and I thought more about the actual movie, I kind of had a little bit more grace at that point. I was like, okay, yes, there were so many plot holes, but the other thing is too, if they have nothing to rely on but each other, you're gonna make fucking mistakes. And it's just like Scream. Like, you can say you know all these rules, but when you actually like are put and thrust into the situation, not to mention you're driven by pure emotion in these situations, like I can't imagine like my child being abducted by like a possessed husband. I wouldn't know what to fucking do at that point. I would definitely do what Pedro did and go after them, but I think I would be driven by emotion. I don't think I would be in the right headspace at all. So I do like that about that. And he even mentions that too, is that like, it's funny too with electricity, like we rely on it so heavily as a society. What if that's all we knew and that's what we gravitated towards? So this nasty thing has been around for centuries, but yet they still can't get rid of it because you have attachments and you have your own personal demons that you're dealing with. So I did fucking like that about the movie. But again, after the fact, to be honest, it was so fucking bleak that I was like, I got Shudder now. I'm going to watch Drag Race or I'm going to watch Dragula because I'm like, I need this. I need this to like wipe my memory of this because I was like, it kind of got to me a little bit just because the children aspect. That's one thing that I don't like in movies is that children die. And you know, Pet Sematary is my favorite, but still, it hits different as a parent now. But like, it got to me so much that I'm like, Luke, I gotta like turn on 2 episodes of Dragula to like help me cope tonight.
I'm all for slapping the shit out of the kids, just not killing them.
Yeah, right.
Just slap the shit out of them.
Mess them up a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, your thoughts.
I really liked it. Besides the fact that it wasn't in English, I passed high school with a 1.5 GPA, so I'm not the brightest.
So this is where the Cheech and Chong joke comes in, where it's like Mexican Americans go to Spanish class to get a B.
Yeah,
Because I went with a B, man. I get it.
Sucked. I hated high school, so I don't like reading.
Most artistic people do not conform to high school very well. So yes, I
Yeah.
did not. I don't know how you did. I was a little shit. I would be like just getting kicked out of class and walking around buildings, making
Yep.
faces
Yeah,
into the
yep.
windows and shit in my friends' classes. Yeah, that was me.
So you know Lisa Simpson, that was me in class.
That was you? No.
But like, yeah, your thoughts on the movie.
I liked it. I just, like I said earlier, I wish that they explained what the fuck was going on, like in the beginning, rather than like halfway towards the end. You know, like it just, I was really confused.
Yeah, which
80% of the movie.
I give
know?
some leeway in that to translation. So some of that could be to translation. My problem is just the non-translatianables that I didn't like. I didn't think they explained stuff very well.
Yeah.
Besides translation. The stuff you're talking about, like, could be, I won't say it is, but could be due to translation. You know, that
Yeah.
may have been why they didn't, like, vocally explain it more, but the things that I didn't like were non-vocal. Just the horse shit that I didn't like. So, yeah.
totally get it. Charlotte, your thoughts?
Yeah, I agree. It was definitely really confusing for most of the movie, and I didn't really understand what was going on. But like overall, I liked it.
You liked it? Sweet.
Yeah, I'd watch it again.
Oh, okay,
You'd watch
cool.
it again.
To
Nice.
me, that's the measure of a movie. It's like, would you watch it again?
I would not.
No, I'm with you. I would not either. I saw it once. I'm like, okay, cool. Like, I know a lot of people are gonna like this, but for me, I'm just like, yeah, fuck it, whatever.
It was in English,
Yeah,
maybe.
if it was in English, it'd be a lot better.
That's literally my biggest thing.
Is
It's
it?
just,
Okay.
it's just it wasn't in English. I don't like reading.
Yeah, my biggest thing was just like I might watch it again, but like you need to give me a reason to watch it again. Not that it wasn't to me it wasn't bad. Like I'd give this movie like maybe 7 out of 10 if I'm being real honest. But like I couldn't see myself like rewatching it unless you gave me a reason to.
Yeah.
So that's our thoughts
Yeah,
on the movie.
that's mine too.
But yeah, I'm glad that you guys could join us. I know we're gonna do.
Me too.
It is the holiday season.
It is.
We got Creepmas coming up. So what did the Krampus give us for our lovely guest?
Okay.
You're the Krampus.
Is he gonna dress up?
Oh my God!
We gonna watch him strip?
Woo! Woo!
Oh, we don't see that shit.
No dollar bills?
Yes, Large and in charge, Marge.
Hell
There we
yeah.
go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
So thank you for joining us.
You got Fruit of the Loom?
Yes.
Fruit of the Loom.
That's right.
Shit.
Yeah.
So yes, Blood in the Cornfield shirts is
Yes.
what they've got.
You guys can get
you
them.
can get 'em.
DM us.
That's right.
They're only like $25, yeah?
Yes.
Yep.
25.
Actually-
They're free for you.
These guys are not the only one who brought a little special something.
Secret Santa!
woo!
I brought
Hey!
a special little something
Aw,
for you
you're
guys.
sweet. All right. Here. Here, we'll open it. Here, you. Yeah, well, yeah, we'll open it together. Oh, that's fucking cool, dude.
badass.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
You will have
is there
to-
something attached?
Yes, you will have to turn off the lights and turn it on.
Oh,
Oh,
really?
shit.
All
Okay,
right,
hold
let's
on. I don't
see
wanna,
if we
like-
can do that real quick.
I have caveman syndrome, so I just normally like rip shit. So all right. I don't want to like bust it. All right. Yeah. That's all we got.
That's all we got.
Okay. All right. Woo!
Yeah, and
Hell
it's a
yeah.
snow globe, so you can flip it upside down and shit.
Sweet. That's awesome. Badass.
Yeah.
Woo! That's awesome.
That's fucking cool.
Sweetness.
Yep, I thought that this was both of your guys' setup,
No, it's
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
and not just one of your guys' houses. So I was thinking just one thing, you know.
No, we'll find a spot for it. We'll
Yep.
cut it in here,
Yeah.
maybe like down
Yeah.
there or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell
And there is a way that you can turn it on just for, you know, so if Casper ever does need a nightlight. You know.
True. Yeah.
Bubba nightlight's never a bad thing.
That's
Yeah.
pretty. That's pretty hey, your daughter could use it.
That's true. Sweet.
Yeah, that's-
Well, we
that's
appreciate it.
Yeah,
thank you guys for
Yeah,
coming
no problem.
on.
Yeah, thank you so
Plug
much
your
for
shit
having us.
again.
Yep.
Be loud and clear so everybody can hear it.
Underground Metal on Instagram and YouTube and TikTok and Twitter and Thread. I have like everything. I don't use
Everything.
any of it besides
Yeah.
Instagram and YouTube.
Do
Like,
you run it?
No, he runs it, but he calls me his manager.
Okay, well, there you go. Yeah.
That's how it is with my
when
husband.
we were talking about the time and the schedule and everything, she was on the
Yeah,
phone.
I'm
I
like
was
scheduling.
not. I'm like, oh, you want to do something? Okay, let's do it. Hands the phone over to her. Like,
Very nice. Yeah.
Awesome.
So it's underground underground_metal,
underground
right?
_metal.
Okay. Because there's been a couple times where I tried to like find it and I was like, this ain't coming up.
I think on Instagram we are the first thing that comes
Okay,
up now.
perfect.
We
Good.
have
Yep.
like only 450 something followers, but you'll
That's
notice
fucking good, dude.
that we
Yeah,
have
that's not bad.
an upside down cross and stuff. We got it from this dude named Jack. So big shout out to him. He does spray paint and he did our logo for free.
Sweet.
That's
So,
cool.
Awesome.
Nice.
Sweet.
Well, thank you again so much for being on the show. Hopefully we have you get back again. But also at the same time, thank you for doing all that you do for other metal bands
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
like spreading
for
them
sure, for
around
sure.
and just kind
Need
of
to know.
making them aware.
Yeah,
to other
ultimately
bands.
that's pretty cool. I mean, you know, like that you take it upon yourself to talk to bands that are not known and then even going and researching them and giving gifts, like that's pretty
That's
fucking
cool.
cool. Like, yeah, that's pretty
it's
cool.
really hard researching people who aren't very famous.
Absolutely.
But,
Yeah.
like,
You gotta stalk 'em.
yeah, I do.
You got to be a creeper. You got
I
to
gotta-
turn that on a little
Yeah.
bit.
Got to look at their families' profiles and everything. It's
That's right.
I feel weird doing it sometimes. It's weird.
So with that being said,
All right. Look out for each other.
Good night, cellar dwellers.
Yeah. Woo!
Yeah.
Bye.
My first words.